Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Digital Future AI School, where we learn tomorrow's technology today. Today, we are entering the most powerful and game-changing phase of artificial intelligence. AI is no longer just building tools. AI is building the future itself. From ChatGPT to AlphaFold, from autonomous agents to self-driving systems. What we have seen so far is only the trailer. The real story is just beginning. This chapter, AI and the Future of Innovation, What Comes Next, explores how AI will redefine science, medicine, education, business, governance, climate, space, and even human intelligence over the next 10 to 20 years. This vision is grounded in world-class research and deeply inspired by Mr. Zahir Ahmed.
I've ever wondered what happens when a technology starts moving faster than anything we've ever seen in human history? That's exactly what we're going to unpack today. The absolutely massive changes that AI is set to bring over the next 10 to 20 years.
Assalamu alaikum and a very warm welcome back to Digital Future AI School. It's great to have you with us. If you're ready to explore what's coming next, please take a quick moment to subscribe and don't forget to like and share this with your friends. It really helps the channel a lot.
Alright, so for this episode, number 22, we are diving deep into Chapter 22 of the fantastic book, AI, Your Smartest Partner in Life and Work, written by Zahir Ahmed Mir. We're going to be looking at the very future of innovation itself.
The book kicks off with this incredibly powerful statement. And it's the perfect way to set the stage. All the stuff we're seeing today, things like ChatGPT, self-driving cars, that's just the tip of the iceberg. The speed and scale of this change, it's something we've just never seen before.
Okay, let's get into it. We're not talking about just small little upgrades here and there. No, we are standing right on the edge of a totally new kind of future, where the basic rules of how we make progress are being completely rewritten. And this impact is going to be felt, well, everywhere. AI is on track to completely redefine everything, how we do science and medicine, the way our societies and economies work, what education even looks like, what makes a nation powerful, and even what it means to be human.
So you might be asking, how? How is all of this even possible? Well, the key idea here is that AI isn't just another tool, like a computer or a smartphone. It's becoming something much more fundamental, a brand new way of making discoveries, a way to speed up innovation itself. This comparison really says it all, doesn't it? For centuries, human progress was kind of slow, limited by trial and error. But the new AI-powered way, it just blows those limits away. It can run millions of experiments in the blink of an eye and spot hidden patterns in data that no human ever could. And that brings us to this core concept, the ultimate discovery engine. And listen, this isn't just about making computers faster. We're talking about AI systems that can actually come up with their own ideas, test them, and create totally new scientific concepts. It's becoming a true partner in the process of discovery. So what does this actually look like in the real world? Let's start with science, because what's happening there is just historic. AI is shifting from being a helpful assistant to actually leading the charge in new discoveries. To really get a sense of how huge this is, just think about this. For all of recorded history, with scientists working tirelessly in labs all across the globe, humanity managed to map out the structure of about 150,000 proteins. Now, that knowledge is the foundation of modern medicine and biology, and it took us thousands of years to get there. Then, an AI system called AlphaFold shows up, and in less than a single year, it didn't just add a little bit to our knowledge. It created an absolute explosion of information. That's not a typo. Over 214 million protein structures. This one single achievement basically fast-forwarded the entire field of biology by centuries. It is the perfect example of this AI discovery engine in action. Just incredible. And that's only in one field. Just imagine using that same power to discover brand new materials for next-gen batteries, or to design super efficient ways to create clean energy. This engine is already unlocking the door to the next wave of scientific breakthroughs. Okay, so what does all this mean for you, for your family, for our health? Well, let's talk about healthcare. We're about to make a huge shift, moving away from a system that just reacts when we get sick to one that can actually predict and prevent it. It really boils down to three revolutionary steps.
First, AI is going to be able to look at all your data and predict your risk for certain diseases decades before you even feel a symptom. Second, it'll help discover new drugs in weeks, not years. And third, the treatment you get won't be generic. It'll be 100% personalized just for you.
And that incredible power of personalization, it's not just for our health, it's also going to completely reshape our careers and our education, empowering every single person on their own unique journey of growth. I mean, imagine a world where every single child has their own personal AI tutor that knows exactly how they learn best and adapts in real time. Education is going to stop being one-size-fits-all and become this lifelong personalized adventure for all of us.
Now, that same idea is going to be a total game changer in the business world. The tools to innovate are becoming available to everyone, which means a single entrepreneur with a great idea, well, they'll soon be able to compete with huge corporations.
How is that possible? By using a team of AI-powered digital workers. You could have an AI handle your market research, another AI generate product designs, and a whole AI team running your marketing campaigns, all while you focus on the big ideas.
Okay, so let's zoom out one last time. This transformation won't just affect us as individuals. It's also going to reshape our societies at the highest level, leading to smarter governments and giving us brand new tools to tackle the biggest global challenges we face.
We're talking about AI-powered nations that can get rid of traffic jams, predict a hurricane's path with incredible accuracy, and run public services with total transparency. Can you imagine a tax system that just files itself perfectly for everyone? Think of the time and energy that would free up.
And you know, this really brings us to the biggest question of all. When we have an engine that can accelerate science, personalize our health and education, and make our societies run better, what does that mean for the future of civilization? What huge problems can we finally solve?
Because as mind-blowing as all of these changes sound, the single most important thing to remember is this. We are standing at the very, very beginning of this new era. The revolution is just getting started.
All right, today we're diving deep into the ideas from Zahir Ahmad-Amir's work on artificial intelligence. And the big idea is this. AI isn't just another piece of tech. It's about to become humanity's smartest partner. So let's break down exactly what that means. So here's our roadmap for this journey. We're going to kick things off with how AI is sparking a new kind of human renaissance. Then we'll zoom out to see how it's literally becoming the architect of our world and a whole new form of global power. From there, we'll look even further, beyond Earth and biology itself, before we have to confront what might be the most important choice this technology forces all of us to make. And this quote, it just nails it. We're not talking about a new app on your phone. We're talking about the engine for the next chapter of civilization. And this whole revolution, it starts on the individual level. It starts with you and me. Which brings us right to our first big idea, the new human renaissance. Now, the key thing to get here isn't that machines are replacing us. No way. It's about how they're going to augment our own abilities and spark a wave of creativity like we've never seen before. So, instead of thinking of AI as just a tool, think of it as a co-creator, a partner in the creative process. And the impact is going to be huge. I mean, we're already seeing AI help compose music, write novels, design incredible architecture, and even help us build out new philosophical frameworks. It's literally set to expand the very boundaries of what we humans can even imagine. Okay, so what's our move? How do we actually thrive in this new era? Well, it all comes down to adaptation. The future is going to belong to the lifelong learners, the people who master these new digital tools, but also, and this is crucial, cultivate those skills that are still uniquely human, like emotional intelligence. And this right here, this is the main takeaway for all of us. The real advantage, the real power, is going to go to the AI-augmented individual, the person who can skillfully partner with this technology to amplify their own intelligence and their own creativity. Okay, so we've seen the personal angle. Now let's zoom way out. Let's look at how AI is becoming the architect of our entire world, reshaping our planet and our society on a massive, massive scale. And, you know, the stakes here could not be higher. Just take climate change. AI is giving us the ability to model and predict these extreme weather events with an accuracy we've just never had. This isn't just about a better weather forecast. This might actually be the key to navigating one of the greatest challenges humanity has ever faced. And that same incredible power applies to our energy systems and our ecosystems. AI can optimize the output from solar and wind farms, it can help design safer nuclear reactors, and it can monitor deforestation in real time. It's basically a force multiplier for all of our efforts to build a more sustainable world. And then think about how we get around. From self-driving cars and drones to AI-managed traffic grids that could pretty much eliminate congestion, AI is poised to completely overhaul our transportation networks, making them way more efficient and, most importantly, so much safer. Just let this number sink in for a second. Over 90% of all traffic accidents are caused by human error. AI has the potential to almost completely eliminate that. We're not just talking about convenience here, we're talking about saving millions of lives around the world. That's the kind of scale we are dealing with. So when you have a technology this powerful, you just know it's going to shake up the global order. And that brings us to our next idea. AI as the new global power, completely rewriting the rules of the geopolitical chessboard. And this quote, well, it's a pretty stark warning. In the century, a nation's strength won't just be measured by its army or its economy anymore. It's going to be measured by its AI capacity. The ability to develop and deploy this technology will directly translate into global influence. And this table just lays it all out, doesn't it? There are really two diverging paths. The nations that invest heavily in AI are setting themselves up to lead in global industries, in military power, the whole shebang. But those that wait, they risk falling behind, possibly forever, and losing control over their own future. The gap between them could become absolutely immense. And look, this isn't just some abstract theory. It is a national imperative. Using Pakistan as a case study, the source gives us a clear playbook for any nation that wants to secure its future. You have to invest in education, build the infrastructure, and create an environment where innovation can thrive. So we've talked about ourselves, our society, and our planet, but the implications of AI go so much further. So now, let's push the boundaries and explore how AI is going to take us beyond Earth, and maybe even beyond biology as we know it. You know, humanity has always looked up at the stars and dreamed. Well, AI is going to be our guide. It can sift through just impossible amounts of astronomical data, pilot autonomous spacecraft on journeys that last for decades, and even build the habitats that we'll need on the Moon and Mars. It's the key to us becoming a multi-planetary species. But maybe the most profound frontier isn't out there in space, but in here, inside our own minds. This is where things get really mind-bending. The source introduces this incredible concept of hybrid intelligence, the idea that human and machine intelligence won't just collaborate, they're actually going to merge into a new, more powerful form of thinking. So how does this even happen? Well, this breakdown makes it a bit clearer. It starts with our human intelligence, right? Then we merge it with machine intelligence. This gets integrated with our own biological systems, think brain-computer interfaces, and it's all connected through these vast digital ecosystems. And the result? A brand new form of AI-augmented cognition that could completely redefine what it means to be human. And all this incredible world-changing power, it all leads us here, to our final and maybe our most important section. All this potential brings us face-to-face with choices that are going to require a lot more than just good technology. They're going to require wisdom. You see, AI holds up a mirror to us. It forces us to ask the biggest questions imaginable. As we create machines that can learn and create, we have to re-examine our own ideas about consciousness and creativity. This is way more than just a technical challenge. It's a deep philosophical and ethical one. And here's the thing we have to remember. AI itself isn't good or evil. It's a tool, an unbelievably powerful one. Just look at this slide. The same technology that could cure diseases could also be used to destabilize societies. The tech that could help us explore the cosmos could also be used to fuel misinformation. The technology doesn't choose the path. We do. And that, right there, is the ultimate question we're left with. AI is the engine for sure, but we're the ones at the steering wheel. The future it creates, whether that's a future of prosperity and discovery or one of inequality and chaos, it depends entirely on the wisdom that we use to guide it. The choice is ours.